Round two, R. Shelley. While she always trying to throw rocks and hide her hands.
Relationship with them and stuff like that. So one of the last guys I got raped by, and I haven't been raped or any sexual act.
I already told y'all what happened with that. She want to sit there and say it never happened to me. Want to sit there and insult me right after the situation happened to me. But I still got to live with that trauma every day. And she only says this shit when it benefits her.
Activity when was since wow. So imagine from the end of 2012 to like March 2020. Imagine I had no sex at all, no rape at all, none of that.
Now you just lied. Because we was in Texas. We moved to Texas in 2014. And we was in that apartment like 2015, 2016. You talking about it happened in 2012? Man, get the fuck out of here. And you sat there and told a goddamn lie. Talking about some, I told the people in the, what was them goddamn apartments you was living in New Orleans? That I lied on you and told your neighbors about you and ran you up out of them apartments. No, that when you left them apartment, had them lied on you and they treated you bad or whatever you told them, and you had to leave or whatever, motherfucker. Everybody had to evacuate Hurricane Katrina, and that's why you left. That's why everybody left. So I wish you stopped lying to these people. New Orleans Towers. Lied to your neighbors and they treated you bad, and that was why you had to leave and all like that shit. Hurricane Katrina hit, and that was why everybody had to leave, y'all. That was why. Back in around the time when she came and stayed by me for that small little visit, she was back in New Orleans. She was in Jefferson, Louisiana, a whole different city. So she lied again. When she lied on that video, she said I lied to her neighbors in Los Angeles. I said, how the fuck I'm gonna talk to your neighbors in Los Angeles and I don't even know them? She said, you are Ramona. I said, I know I didn't talk to your neighbors. So you keep that lie.
And in that whole time period, I would go like gaps, years of gaps of no sex, no rape, no nothing. And I don't like to even have sex. I don't.
Candy always said she used to be asexual. So what she used to say, I think this dog farted. So she used to say, she said she was asexual. But why this conversation keep being talked about over and over and over again?
So there was a point in time I tried to declare myself asexual. So it's like I was like couldn't.
And if I ever be lying about shit, how come a lot of the shit on her videos, I speak it right before she say it? Ain't this like the second time this week this didn't happen?
Sleep last night and angry and upset, and as I said, the more.
And she's the master manipulator talking about something I'm getting more thumbs down. That's because she went to another website, told people stuff that don't know nothing about the situation, and they're the ones that's coming to thumb the video down. So if you see me with more thumbs down, it's from people from a new website that don't know nothing about the situation.
That
Man, this dog fucking farted.
I try to break away, or the more I try to say I don't want to keep going back and forth, they keep on.
So why you keep making these videos then? Why?
Like, the harassment gets worse. And their lies, become more bogus. But it's okay for them to clear their name when you tell the truth. And then they swear that they're telling the truth and not I'm lying. And so targeted individuals are even blind.
Like I said, you act like you're a sovereign citizen. Get to hide behind the badge of a targeted individual to say that you telling the truth about everything. Girl, quit fucking fronting. First of all, you're not a targeted individual. Second of all, just because you're claiming to be a targeted individual don't mean you're telling the truth. Period.
Like somebody who calls herself Lovely Lady 2. She used to support me.
Oh, she saw through your bullshit.
Do to her that she's telling my twin sister, "Oh, I believe you, Brandy. I believe you, and God bless you."
Okay, people tell you the same goddamn thing. You narcissistic as fuck.
The first things one of my twin sister's new recruits, to her, one of her cult initiates,
See, she know about more about this cult shit than I do. How sway? But I'm the one that's supposed to have a cult following, but she know all the fucking terminology. Get the fuck out of here, man.
One of her, it's like one of the first thing they do is want to congratulate Brandy on her and China's, twisted relationship, and they want to be like, "Thank you for your service," talking about the military and stuff like that. My twin sister,
at least I have a relationship. And once again, you just hating because my mind was more mentally stable to go and your ass wasn't, bitch.
She ain't never really been that passionate or strong about defending the military, but it's only pretending to be in.
How you know that?
Get up off of her shit with that.
I ain't never been that passionate of defending the military. Why I make a video every time you harassing a fucking disabled veteran? Huh?
Sure. Come on, Candy. Get off of her shit. You didn't.
If you're not gonna get off of my shit, then eat it, motherfucker.
You didn't get to go. Sorry for your child.
Take that L.
Exactly.
Competition with my college experience, which I may have almost.
I don't give a fuck about your college experience.
Wow. You in competition with her?
Girl, I don't give a fuck about your college experience. What the fuck? You the one out here saying you got a college degree and smear it in them people's face. I don't give a fuck about your college experience, bruh. You tried it.
I mean, I almost didn't get to make it because of sabotaged by family gang stalkers.
Girl, whatever. Whatever. I wasn't even around you when I went to visit you in college a couple of times when you showed me your dorm and shit. But that was about it. And that was when you was going to the one in Napoleonville or wherever that college. I still don't remember the name of that college. But your dumb ass been about 3 fucking different colleges. Because you can't get yourself together. Hamburger.
But I made it through. But she didn't. She only did 10 months.
Why is that anybody's business?
Wow.
But you just bitched about doxing.
Right. Oh, wow.
You retarded.
I'm so pissed at her for that shit.
Total.
And that was because I was hurt. Something happened to me in the military. You see what I said? She take trauma and try to demonize me for it. That's why people are doing what they're doing to you online, you dumb gritty bitch.
And then, now that's a fraud right there. And
How's that a fraud?
Wow, that's disrespectful, Candy. That's disrespectful.
And you wonder why people coming at your crazy ass online.
Check this shit out.
But now people are bullying you.
Check this shit out, Candy. Stop this shit. You didn't get to go.
She hit people below the belt.
Get to go.
She hit below the belt with traumatic shit that has happened to me.
You didn't get to go. You keep dragging this. You didn't get to go. You can't go back in time.
And like I said, when you gonna tell these people that dude threatened to rape you too? Huh? And how the fuck is it fraud if I was sleeping, you dumb bitch?
I'm tired. I can't. She wrong for that shit.
Family members even mentioned about fraud, but here she's defending.
Sabotage. And you also did a video about how fucked up the family is. So you selective of what you agree with the family members on. When it benefits to your narrative. You tried it. But you just did a video the other day about how the family is. To the point you had to call our brother out about his HIV status.
You did.
And it's not AIDS, it's HIV, you goofy bitch. You dizzy motherfucker.
One of my brothers who damn near killed her back in 2015. And now all of a sudden she's defending him because his skin color, because he's light skinned.
I'm defending people because he's light skinned, but you're on the internet calling people fake and crusty and shit.
Wow.
But didn't you defend him when this shit happened? Make up your mind, you dizzy motherfucker.
Dizzy bitch.
As I said, if you know, she's trying to make like Candy did all this unforgivable.
Man, somebody need to crack your motherfucking jaw. Real talk. Like I said, you ain't going at people online like you do me. Right. But I'm the bully. I'm the bully. Like I said, people don't see through your evil ways because they don't know what happened. They only going by what you telling, and then you telling them not to check out what I'm saying over here.
They know. You been lying.
And how the fuck is it fraud when somebody perped me? They was the perpetrator. Like they don't have savage men out here. They had a man that literally sat there and groomed a young girl until she was 18 years old and then married her. You sitting here saying that all this rape shit happened to you. How is it not possible that it can happen to me too? Are you fucking kidding me? We talking about you, the same you that lied and said I raped you in the laundry room. And then you said they ain't gonna come apologize to me in secret. And then I said, if you're really sorry, go down there and tell the truth. The caseworker comes and she ready to call the fucking police. And you gonna sit there, she asks you, did you do this? You gonna sit there and say, yeah, you sneaky, dirty bitch. I said, who the fuck wanna rape your fat ass? Because at the time I was skinny and you were fat. Why you trying to sit there and compare my picture to yours?
But what about what other family members did to you?
You fucking wrong.
You're not doing videos.
Like you just said, what about what other family members did to me? Which was lied and made jokes about me being raped, which is sick. You just said it. And you probably made up the rumor. You probably made it up.
Because you scared of Mark.
You see how she incites drama? It's the same way she incited that fist fight with me and my biological mama, y'all. See how she incites shit? She messy.
Messy as hell.
You scared of Mark? But you ain't scared of Wyatt. That's why you fight back with Wyatt. But you scared of Mark and you scared of Ramona. You scared of Pete.
Bitch, I ain't scared of none of them hoes.
That'll tell
And
you.
I ain't scared of you, bitch.
Exactly.
I ain't scared of none of them hoes.
Say, bitch.
But what they got to do with this conversation? I ain't scared of none of them. You tried it.
You scared of Derek and them. That's why you don't.
I ain't scared of none of them. You want to see screenshots? I ain't scared of none of them.
Speak out against them. But you feel like you
I ain't scared of none of them.
ain't got nothing to lose when you think you can be reckless towards me.
Oh, I could be reckless towards you? Oh, so me clearing my name is being reckless. Like I said, bitch, I ain't scared of none of them.
So, you know, I need to come up with a nickname for my twin sister's cult.
This bitch. Oh, so are we bullying? Is that what that is? R. Shelley? R. Smelly?
I believe I can lie.
Bam.
Shucks. And like I had to deal with some gang stalking today. I mean, I can't even.
You had to go gang stalk some people today, I mean. And why did I sound exactly like her when I said that shit?
Oh shit.
Mention about the students gang stalking me, but most of the time
The students gang stalking you? Oh, so that's proving that you tried to kill Raven because you felt like she was a threat to you, didn't it?
kids are usually nice and stuff. But I'm passing through and like for like a few minutes going
Nope. You said on video that you never around the kids.
to lunch and then, transitioning from here to there. And so when most of the time all I have the time to say is just tell the kids hi and stuff. So most of the kids are very nice and well mannered and respectful, but
And the other most of the kids are walking around stalking you with a red Aaliyah t-shirt on. And you be so mad. Oh, you talking about I'm scared of the family. You scared of little kids walking around with a red Aaliyah t-shirt on. That you got to write about them in a fucking Amazon book, you dizzy ass motherfucker. Go take your medicine, bitch.
I get a couple of perps here and there. And they had a teacher, or if she wasn't a teacher, she
Y'all just heard us say children are gangs. And just imagine what she could be capable of doing if she was left alone in the room with one of them children. And that ain't me fucking making up shit. She said this shit on her own.
some school employee that with the threats
I
that
can imagine she could just fucking take off and sneak one of them children in the janitor closet. What she would do with one of them children. Hide your kids, hide your kids.
Watch your
been made about me online and stuff like that. The very instant that I passed by her, she conveniently, instantly when I passed by her, she got her phone out and it started to make me scared and stuff like that. Like, oh shit, is she about to call the doggone police on me or what? Because
Oh, so what are you doing to where you think paranoid and thinking people gonna call the police on you? I hope you not walking around making those sex noises around them children like you admitted to doing on video with your fucking dizzy ass.
of the fact, I mean, if they want to be like, oh, here she is, so that made me freaking scared. I don't like that word paranoid, but
She's paranoid. Paranoid. So she, just like she don't like that word paranoid, she don't like that word schizophrenic either.
I had good reason to be scared, so that's why.
She had good reason to be paranoid.
I don't want to call it paranoia.
She's paranoid, schizophrenic. Like I said.
But if you don't have a good reason to be scared about something, then yeah, you can say paranoia. But
that's not how that works.
Rational fear is not what you call paranoia.
You don't know a fucking thing about ration or how to rationalize. It would benefit you to take a couple of cognitive behavior therapy classes, bitch.
So also, like when I mentioned in one of my videos, made a joke about a Jeep Wagoneer, because that's been like plastered all over everywhere, but they had two of the students.
Wait a minute. Did she just switch her personality from twerking her neck to just being cool and just having a casual conversation?
Didn't I tell you?
Wow.
And one of them was, they were doing directed conversation about, and I don't hardly get directed conversation.
And it looked like she at work.
But I get it every once in a while.
She having a 15 minute break.
But directed conversation, and they walked right past me and mentioned, and I think one of them was wearing red, and they walked right past me and mentioned about.
That's her OCD. That's her OCD. Ain't got nothing to do with no fucking gang stalking, color harassment. The bitch had OCD ever since we were fucking kids.
The Jeep Grand Wagoneer. So, and there was another bit of directed conversation somewhere else. I don't remember. But most of the time I be having my earbuds in. So that's why most of the time I don't, hear all that much. But I get it sometimes. I get occasional, directed conversation in street theater. But I mainly get...
And you got all this after someone told you that you was a targeted individual. After.
And I heard sometimes the street theater is, to get you to react a certain way.
Like this shit you doing online? Just theatrics?
Basically.
So, the online perps are trying to make it like it.
You just started to get ready to tell 3 different conversations at the same time. In a nanosecond, you had to hurry up and make a decision on which conversation you was about to say my twin sister, and then went to say something else, and then about to start to say something else.
Oh, Candy, all she does is sit down and do videos all day, and she needs to be reported for fraud.
That is fraud. Why you sat there and falsely accused me of trying to do fraud in the military? Girl, you know how much jail time you could do for some goddamn fraud in the military? Girl, don't nobody want to try to do no dumb shit like that, bitch. You crazy. And what you're doing is trying to set somebody up. But it ain't gonna work. Because it's in my military records, like I said, how the skin on my clitoris was torn. That's already in my medical records in the military, bitch. How the description of how I felt. So you tried it?
The fact that she's on the clock getting paid and she's not doing her work and stuff like that. Like, get out of my business.
Just like you in my business of what happened to me in the military. If you don't give a fuck about what happened to me in my military, keep it pushing. Period. Because you a whole twin sister and don't have no compassion of what happened to me. Period. But you sitting there talking about my own twin sister. How could you do this to your own twin sister? Imagine how lost I felt when I didn't have no own support from my own twin sister. But then you, from my own family, but then you get mad because people showing me support on the internet. You an evil, grimy bitch.
But then they want to say, oh, Candy, she telling her business. But I looked up the signs of cyber stalking and cyber harassment.
And what you do, good, the video stopped. Because the rest of anything you about to say is junk anyway. Fuck out of here.